I was learning how to write
So,
music.
as a dancer, what would even move you to go and take part in the music competition? I keep wondering.
Yes, I think that I've always loved music, and I always grew up watching people perform and sing, from Michael Jackson, Slim Basta, Terry Chaka. I love watching people sing and dance. So I think that the inspiration was there already, to do music and dance. And so when the opportunity came, I was like, Kai, no, I for try 'em.
No, you be hard guy.
I for enter. Cause I think I pushed myself to I took a risk. I pushed myself to a limit, and then it broke something in me, and then that the floodgates just opened to another talent that I didn't know, and everything just changed. It switched up my whole thinking. Just switched up from just being a dancer to being musically inclined. Like, I was seeing things from a music person's view. Dancers see things differently.
Yeah.
We listen to music differently. When a dancer listens to music, he's listening to how the rhythm is going out,
checking the groove.
Yeah, you understand. But a music person too listens to the technical side of it.
True.
Like looking at writing, you're looking at how you compose the whole song. So me taking that risk actually made me get that music side coming inside me more, coming to that part of me more. Yeah.
Interesting. Still here with Mr. Drew. 055 997. Ceiling is here, and he's out with a new EP called the Lover Boy EP.
Yeah, man.
We'll be listening to the songs on the EP in a moment. But your very first song that was recorded for you when you were highly spiritual was "Give Me Love."
Yes, Give Me Love.
This one.
Silly, highly spiritual.
Song, how was the feeling like? What were your hopes?
I wasn't feeling it like that.
Were you anxious? Were you like, hey, it go hit?
Yeah.
It no go hit?
Yes, that was my first single, and I was really, really anxious. I was scared. I was like, hey, Charlie, how we go? Are people gonna like it? This somebody that just came from a reality show, got signed to a label, and everybody's gonna be judging it. Is it good? Is it, So yeah, I was feeling some type of way. I was very, very scared. Yeah, I remember it's being released, and then when you're doing like the first premiere on radio, I had to go sit in my car, and I was just waiting to hear the song play on radio. And sometimes when you hear your song play on radio, it's a different feeling.
Really?
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It feels like you feel accomplished. you feel like accomplished. Like, hey, Charlie, my boy Juma. Especially when it's good and it's sounding good. Sometimes when you listen out for radio, it's like they sound different. They sound nicer.
Especially when it's being played on a show that you revere.
You
a
understand?
big show.
Charlie, some big show. You like imagine my songs being played, my first single being played on your show.
Yeah.
You gotta go sit there and say, hey, Daddy, they can't play my song. Go.
Or sometimes somebody go listen, Charlie, then play your song for here.
Yeah, then go call you, hey Charlie, I hear your song. Go. It be different feeling. And now when you're listening to it yourself on the radio, you're like, hey, but I did hear some things for the song that I never hear before.
Yeah.
You develop some love for the song. So, first time, it was. I was very skeptical, but at the end of the day, I think people loved it, and we made the best out of that song. I remember I did like a dance version too.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
really?
So I had only one song I was performing, so I did a dance version. So there's a Give Me Love dance version that after I'm done performing this tempo, I just switch it up.
And that is a bit faster than this one.
So that I can have more performance time.
I see. So, do you think that if you had stuck to just dancing, you'd have gotten to this level?
No. I had to rebrand. I had to change people's perspective or perception about me. Knowing that I came from a dance background, I think that if I started with the dance music, it would have made people a little bit. It would have made things proper difficult. Even though it was difficult, I think that was the right way to rebrand and then serve the people with something different. So we serve them with more music, and then later we introduce a bit of the dance, more dance. Sometimes then we go all out. Else I feel like I know our people too much.
Yeah.
You understand? We don't like it when you give us all at once, boom.
No.
You give us, spoon feed us small. And that's what we did. We started with the music. Let people appreciate the music. Let people know that, okay, Drew can actually make music without, it's being fast tempo.
Exactly.
You understand? So that's what we did. And then people fell in love with the music. So when we're even doing the dance and not on stage, you see me doing the dance and I'm not even singing the songs. Wow. You know that the song is so good, you don't even have to worry and come and write Drew there. If he's always dancing, I barely even get that comment because the songs are good and they know that the boy too can sing. So everything balanced.
How do you write your song?
Okay, so usually I just get inspiration from the beat. If the beat is giving me like a very jumpy vibe, then I can select a theme that I want to write about. But usually, I sometimes to involve writers. Like coming up, I had people chipping all the time because there were a lot of artists in the studio, so everybody gets to chip in an idea or two. Yes, but now I'm usually recording at home, so everything is mostly.
Do you record yourself?
Yes, I record myself at home.
You do
I have
production, small production?
No.
But
I'm trying to learn that.
But you take the vocals?
Yeah, I take the vocals myself. I arrange it. I do my BVs, everything. And then, I send it to my mixer. Mostly I'm working with Master Gazi or Gex Beats. But mostly it's Master Gazi, Mix Master Gazi. So I just record everything, arrange it, and then I send it to him. 05511119997. Mr. Drew is right here. Do you have any question for him? Drop it right now. Let him hear what you have to tell him on Showbiz A-Z. My name is Kwame Dadzie. Now, do you receive royalties? I mean, royalties on songs that you did while you were at Highly Spiritual? Yes.
They come to you?
Yes.
Big?
Yes, I do. I think that there were just a little hitches here and there, but now I think it's been ironed out and everybody's okay. Everything is okay now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but Mr. Drew has been getting his, royalties on streams and everything.
Yeah, everything.
But now
I said, there were some few hitches here and there, but we solve them. Everything, you forgive them time. Everything will be sorted.
Are there certain things that you wish you knew earlier when you were getting into the industry?
Yes,
that you got to know later.
Yes, I think the business side of it, and then you actually learn a lot the paperwork side of it. Yeah, you have to learn a lot, from clearance to like even how your monies are gonna trickle in from different places. Even after you're done working with somebody, how you're still gonna be getting your earnings. There's a lot that you need to learn, and I think on the label, because I assumed everything was gonna be done for me because as a label it was a 360 contract.
Sure.
And that's how it was supposed to be. Things were supposed to be handled, right? So I wasn't pushed to learn, as much. You get it. But once you get off the label, you learn a lot, and then you're like, oh, okay, Charlie, that'll be idea.
But was everything done for you?
Everything done for me. It depends. But most of the time it was hand in hand. Like I was on, like it was more like an on how what's the English word? On the job kind of thing, like hands on. It was like a hands on thing. Like I was always involved in what was ever. I wanted to know what was going on. You see, so if the street promo, I'm also driving, following. If there's like, I'd literally also try and get interviews with my small relationships that I have with people. I'll call DJs that I already knew, or like sometimes you exchange services. So okay, I'll pass through for you, so and so. You see, so you create relationships, people that you've met already. You talk to them. So it was a hands-on thing. We're just exchanging energies. So it wasn't like everything was done for me. Yeah.
Did you have to also fund certain parts of the projects, as in bring money?
Yes, that one there. I did fund some of the stuff whilst I was on the label. I did.
Okay, was that the initial agreement?
No, that wasn't.
How did you feel after that?
How did I feel? I felt like I had an idea, or I had a vision. So me, I don't mind if I for put all my money in something. I will do them so that it works for me. Because at the end of the day, it's me. I'm gonna leave the label anyways. Yeah. And then from there, what do? You can't say, oh, I'm on a label, so if things are not going on, I'm gonna sit down.
Exactly.
They waste your time. And so for me, I didn't want to waste my time. I put everything in there. I put my money, I put my sweat. I don't even sleep. Like I used to drive a small car, some small car. I did drive on from Malam, my mommy in place to Tema all the time. Like see the stretch. Yeah. And the car was pretty bad. It wasn't even moving that well. But I was always taking the risk to move up and down. Wanted to find out what was always happening. Talking to producers. Oh, like Charlie, go send me something. Let me vibe to it. Talking to people for features. So I was also like very active when I was on the label. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Drew, right here with us. Now, let me ask you this question. You compare being with the record label to being independent. Which one is helping you?
Currently, I think that this question is based on the capabilities of the label, or how big the label is.
Okay.
I think that's where the comparison is. If the label is like proper big, everything is sorted out, everything is ironed out, then you can't compare that to being an indie artist.
Okay.
But in the case where a label is still finding its grounds,
all right,
and the artist is also like proactive, trying to find ways, then there wouldn't be any difference when the artist leaves the label.
All right.
He will still be doing his own thing.
All right.
You understand?
All right.
That view.
So in effect, so that they see the difference like that.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh really?
Not at all. I mean, people can testify. I've been off a label for like 2 years,
and you're still banging, man.
The boys still they do well.
like this one. I did film. This one. Is Amina on the new EP by Mr. Drew, the lover boy. Amina.
Charlie.
Why Amina, not Memuna?
Excuse my vocals. My brain. Yesterday we had the release party.
Don't stress yourself at all.
And I have a cold too. So
why not Anita? My producer is Anita, so she's asking.
Anita. Okay, so I think the inspiration came from you know, I'm a guy, so I need to pay homage to my guy.
Yeah.
I'm always having a little bit of guy in my music.
Exactly.
So
no apologies at all.
Yeah. I love the Jama music. I love Jama itself, and so I had to do something. I felt like I had to do something.
Yeah.
That had the Jama in there, and then Inte Jokoni, you say. I think everybody knows.
Yes.
Yeah. So we incorporated that, and then the Amina. We have Amina Shemi Dadzie.
Oh yeah. When we were young, those.
Yeah, Amina Shemi Dadzie. So I was like, okay, let's do something around that. Let's.
That's smart, man.
Let's start the song like that. So Amina instead of Shemi Dadzie, or I don't know what you. I changed it to Mewa Dadzie.
Okay.
So Mewa I have time.
Okay.
Amina Mewa Dadzie, Kosumo mi tempo, shode, Bawunda de. Mintu minda nanso Mewa Dajo, in love with your character. Oh Emma, make I be your therapist, guide you like cherubim. Now only you fit to give me peace. Amina.
Your voice. Sweet one there. Did you play any of the musical instruments live?
No, actually. So MOG made a sound like that. Nothing be live for inside.
All be programmed.
Yeah, programmed.
Everything.
Yeah.
Huh?
So MOG Beats actually did that.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And he wanted us to do it live, but I told him time because he stays in the UK now. So
MOG is in the UK now.
Yeah. So he keeps moving back, and and then we can't seem to get everybody in one room and then play.
But
the whole
this
thing.
was well done. The local rhythm inside,
the conga and everything. The Afrobeat roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when the song plays, it's just
yes.
Like, yeah, MOG did that.
I love this.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favorites from the.
I love it too. There's another one that you did with Camido.
Oh.
And the title is Collabo.
Collabo. That's Collabo is a collabo.
Charlie. Guys, 055111197. Mr. Drew right here. Collabo featuring Camido. Taking off the Loverboy EP.
My baby know they
Featuring Camido. Who produced this one?
Willis Beat. He produced this year. for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So Willis Beats.
And then collabo. There is another one called Ecstasy.
Ooh, Ecstasy.
What is it about?
Ecstasy, their bedroom song. It's bedroom baby making song.
So we can't play it this afternoon. Is it clean?
I think it's clean.
The way you say clean, like clean.
It's clean. It's clean.
Okay,
It's clean.
this one is Ecstasy, and I'm sure Mr. Drew they did this one for lovers out there. For lovers, I know it's clean.
Couples.
I've listened to it, so it's clean.
It's clean.
Very clean.
It's clean.
Calling out my name, so
You too deep, man.
oh my baby, oh that
You
yeah.
do some Luma things for inside.
So put your hands up if you feeling it.
Wow.
Put your hands up, yeah.
Ecstasy, Mr. Drew.
Shoes up if you feeling it. Baby, put your hands up if you feeling it.
05511119997. Which of the songs I've played so far do you like from Mr. Drew's new EP, The Lover Boy? We've listened to Amina, Collabo, Ecstasy. There is another one that features Kojo Black, the new darling on the block. That guy is good. That guy is fantastic. I love him. Yeah, and this one is End of Day featuring Kojo Black.
Let's go.
Yeah. Question. Some people have said that it appears those of you who do the Afro beats with the S, you kind of sound more Nigerian. Is it true? Do you think they are justified in making those comments?
I think that we just found a smart way to make our people still enjoy our music. Yes, we just found a smart way.
Would you agree that now Nigerians are trying to claim that they also originators of high life? Yemi Alade made a statement recently, and I even spoke to that a few minutes ago, a while ago, sorry. And it appears okay now. Everybody go fit tap into anything. Afrobeat no be them own like we too if you own them.
Yeah.
But the diction, the tone, you listen and you wonder, is he a Ghanaian?
Yeah.
Is he a Nigerian? Have you heard such comments from people regarding your delivery?
No, for me, I think my delivery is quite Ghanaian.
Okay.
Yeah, when you hear Mr. Drew, you know, he's Ghanaian. Yes. But for some, it's you could feel that is this person from Ghana? Because he doesn't sound Ghanaian or she doesn't sound Ghanaian. In that sense, I think it's just the person's style.
Okay.
You understand? And what has influenced the person till now.
Isn't it a matter of, like people say, we losing our identity, if you like? People are saying, when you do that, you lose your identity because they are known for a certain trade.
Yeah.
So you need to be stick to what you are known for as a Ghanaian.
Okay, so what we are known for? What is that? That's the question.
That's a big question.
What is that?
I can't even answer.
Yeah, what is that?
because we do high life.
Yes.
Nigerians do high life, even though we started. People in Sierra Leone, they do high life.
Yeah.
Liberians do high
Yeah.
life. Okay.
Yes.
So what is ours is which one?
Yeah, that's the question. So you can't blame somebody for singing the way he's singing now.
Yeah. All right. Let me bring in Uncle Ken, who is a broadcaster, and he plays music. He plays when I say music, the Ken's music mix, and then jazz on joy. He plays jazz music, so he understands everything, the rudiment of music.
Jazz is for intellects.
Oh yes, yes. Hey, no, but this man, you let me say hi to Uncle Ken. Uncle Ken, Mr. Drew is here today. He's out with a new EP titled The Loverboy EP. Nice songs on there.
Yes.
We played about 4 already, 2 more to go. And when I played this particular one, The End of Day featuring Kojo Black, what came to mind was the statement by some people that it appears some of our artists are trying to sound a bit Nigerian. Is there anything wrong with that in the first place?
Kwame, it's nice seeing Drew one
Yeah.
I met him on this show.
Yeah.
Some time ago.
Some time ago.
Yeah, I remember.
And, he's a nice chap. But Kwame, to the question you just posed, what trends is what is pursued in commercialization?
Yeah.
If you do not pursue what is trending, if you want to get noticed, you'll get lost.
Yeah.
What is marketable?
Yeah. So how can you blame anybody for sounding the way you claim they sound?
So
I get it. You have some comments right here. This one says, "Hello Kwame, I love the ecstasy vibes. You go love them. You go love them. I mean the vast period we still there inside. You go love them. It's very danceable.
How is
Mr. Drew's
danceable?
Okay, so there's in Sika Togo from UG.
Oh, nice.
You go like them. I know it not be the danceable. I know why you like them.
Kwame, like I was saying, I mean, I don't blame anybody
Yeah.
who wants to get noticed and do well in the business.
Sure.
To do something different from what's trending.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, that's exactly what was happening.
Exactly.
You know, we got into the funk era and every band was playing funk. Because that is what was in vogue in the early 70s right through to then the disco fever hit in and everybody was doing disco. You know, everybody was doing disco. That was the era where you could put out a 12-inch single, and if it was a hit, you are made for life.
What is a 12-inch single?
A 12-inch single was a vinyl.
Okay.
Okay, you had the 33 RPMs, which were the long plays.
Okay.
Right, vinyl. And then the 12-inch had a single track on it, which could be 6 minutes, 7 minutes long, and it was geared towards the disco dance floor.
That means you'll be selling copies.
Yeah.
Back to
So
back.
if you could put out a 12-inch single during that era and a song was good, you're set up for life.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, back there, the royalty system works.
Yeah.
So if your song becomes a hit, it's a hit for life.
For life, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because you're going to be eating from the royalties and whatever comes out of it.
Interesting.
So everybody was following. Even jazz artists started playing disco songs. I'll give you an example. George Benson. George Benson was a jazz artist.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, and he was known for intrinsic jazz back then. When the disco era came up, and most artists, everybody wanted to eat from the pie. Okay? He got together with producer Quincy Jones. And he came up with an album that departed from what he was known before.
Okay.
And that album was Give Me the Night.
All right. Which genre was that?
That was the 80s.
I mean genre.
No, you could call it funk disco.
Okay, okay.
But it was geared towards the dance floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Wow.
geared towards the dance floor. And that propelled him into markets that had not known him before.
Wow.
So you can say that he decided to get into that with
Exactly.
Quincy Jones to get a larger audience.
All right. Makes sense.
For his repertoire. And it
Makes
makes sense.
sense.
So that's why I'm saying that I do not blame any artist who follows the trend. Because if you follow the trend and you're good and you come up with a hit,
Yeah. You try to experiment.
yeah, you are set up for life. Unfortunately, not in our case.
Yes.
Back,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you have to keep releasing.
Yeah.
Keep
Back here, you have to keep releasing, and even keeping releasing still does not bring you
Yes.
what
Yes.
is supposed to be yours.
All right, Uncle Ken, Mr. Drew has another one on the EP titled OMG. OMG. Please take a listen for me. Yeah.
I think Uncle Ken should have heard Amina.
We're still here with Mr. Drew. This one is OMG featuring Olive the Boy. Uncle Ken, you heard it.
Ah, yes.
Sweet.
Exactly. It has, you know, can you just imagine yourself being at a party
Yeah.
and this is dropped, you know. And what I like about these songs is that you can always see the ladies singing to the song
Yeah. You see.
at concerts
Yeah.
or at
Yeah.
parties.
Yeah.
And the ladies love songs they can sing to.
And when they see Mr. Drew on stage performing this song,
they go gaga.
now fat.
Yeah, good songs.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
so
Thank
Mr. Drew, you have 6 on the EP.
Yes.
Sneaky came earlier
Yeah,
on,
yeah,
so
yeah.
the new ones are 5.
Yes.
Where can we get the songs?
It's available on all digital platforms.
Yeah.
If you go on Google, you type Mr. Drew. I'm sure it's even gonna pop up. Mr.
Yeah.
Drew new release is gonna show up. Wherever you stream your music, just go there. You're gonna find it. It's available everywhere. Go on TikTok as well. The challenge has started. The dance challenge has started. You can join. Big shout out to DWP.
Okay.
They started the dance challenge I think yesterday.
Beautiful.
And so yeah, you can join. also you can use the sound, use it to make a video. You know, we are in the Valentine season, right?
Exactly.
So for those who are single, you can use it because the song starts like that. You understand? So yeah, for those who are not single too, you can still use the song. It's a sweet song, so you can still use it. Tag me. I'm gonna be sharing it. And then I was also announcing that I'm gonna be choosing 10 lucky fans to have like a dinner with them. Yes, and so
How are you going to do that?
we're gonna pick random
From where?
from social media. Just take any of the songs on the EP, do a video to it. You could do whatever it is, whatever content, do it, and then we'll select like if 10, and then we'll do like a nice dinner with Mr. Drew.
That is
It's gonna be
beautiful.
nice, sweet. Yeah, we're in the month of love.
You should do it 20.
20. Hey, 20 plenty.
20.
20 plenty. What a busy.
Kwame,
All right. Yes,
play me
sir.
the Amina.
Yes, I'm playing Amina right now, Joe 99.7 FM. Coming up, we're having a discussion on welfare policies for creatives. But in the meantime, Amina right here again, Mr. Drew, Showbiz A to Z. Let's go. This is Amina, Mr. Drew and the producers trying to do some fusions, some Ga instrumentation with modern instrumentation right there. Yeah.
I hear you say.
Yeah.
Yeah, Choco.
Yeah, you say.
Akechu chub.
What's that? Okay, what?
Akechu.
Chale.
Them hit you.
Yeah, with the stick. So
Okay.
so it literally means I went to follow a girl.
Oh yeah.
And then I fell in trouble, or like the is it transliteration or
Okay.
Translation.
translation means that in the Choco I went to Choco to
Okay.
follow a girl, and then Omodi Diabo.
So will you do it again? Maybe not in Choco. In a different place, right?
Yeah.
That's why it could be a gun.
Yeah. So in the song it just means like I followed the girl and I fell into
Yeah.
trouble. Yeah. So that's what it
Okay, Mr. Drew, anybody you want to say thank you to?
I want to say thank you to everybody that's worked on this EP,
Yeah.
the producers, the artists that are featured on there, everybody that's helping me promote the song as well, everybody that has had me on their platforms. Thank you to Joy FM as well. Thank you to Kwame. Thank you to everybody, and thank you to Uncle Ken as well for being here with me to also, pass one or two comments about the songs.
Yeah.
I appreciate you so much. Thank you for also impacting us with some information. These are priceless stuff that we don't get. You understand?
This man right here. Sorry, continue. Finish.
unless decide to write a book, or you have like sessions where you have to pay to come and listen to these things.
Yeah.
So I cherish being in the presence of everybody here, and thank you to the listeners as well. Go stream the songs, and I love you all. Say ladies.
Yeah, and Chief Woman I know will like the songs and may even try to do some dance challenge with them. Chief, you've not listened to the songs yet.
No,
but
I was in the car. I was listening.
You feel them?
Yes, so I was following the discussion, and I think that the question to Mr. Drew is not as simple as that about
The sounding.
Yes, because as simple as it sounds, it actually goes back to the very philosophy of life itself.
Yeah.
It's a fundamental question of human existence, and I'm using Mr. Drew as an example. The central conflict of life is change versus tradition.
Okay.
That's the central conflict
Okay.
of life. whether to remain the same or whether to change with the changing times. And when you look at religion, you look at politics, you look at economics, you look at social issues in life. It's just that's the fundamental conflict in life, change versus tradition. There are those who believe that you have to hold on to tradition. This is our tradition. This is who we are. Never change. And there are those who say that, well, if you don't change, you become stagnant and irrelevant. So society must constantly progress. And that is the balancing force of life. So when we bring it even into music now, and we're seeing that, okay, in the music today, Afrobeat is trending, for you to remain relevant, and what do? Do you go back into your authentic self and hold on to what you have inherited over the years and build it up, or you jump onto the bandwagon and try to be trendy? But let's remember that every culture movement is a trend. High life was a trend in its day when it came up, right? Because high life came from palm wine music. Palm wine music was a trend even before it came out, right? It came out from our indigenous traditional music that began to interact with other forms of music like the calypso, like European ball music to morph this change. So imagine if our traditional musicians back then said, we will never change. It is pure Adwa or nothing else. It is pure
we didn't have high life.
Bamaya or something else. We'll never have reached where we are today, right? So that's the interesting thing about culture. That culture is constantly evolving. But what I always say, that there's always a need for balance. So whereas you should find people who join onto the trend in order to evolve and continue to grow, you should still find those stubborn ones who continue to hold on to that institution so that memory is never lost. Because if we stopped playing Adawa, if we stopped playing Bamaya, and we all just did palm wine music, and from there we all just did high life music, we would have lost that origin. So it's important even as we progress, there should be space enough for those who want to be conservative to be conservative. But the trend is always that more people would jump onto a trend.
Exactly.
Kwame.
Thank you, Chief.
You see, Chief. He's repeated exactly what I said in prose.
Okay. I agree with you. I was actually agree with you.
You are right.
It was I spoken poetry.
You spoke in poetry. Yes.
The same thing, actually.
Exactly.
Thank you very much, Mr. Drew, for coming. And we have a lot coming up right here on Joy 99.7 FM. Showbiz A to Z. My name is Kwame Dadzie.